Hi, my name is Meldon Agyarkwa. I'm from the Environmental Protection Agency, and I'm presenting on high levels of antimicrobial resistant bacteria found in effluents from seafood processing facilities in Tema, Ghana, a call for a One Health approach to tackle AMR. Seafood processing facilities produce large volumes of effluents from their operations, and these contain bacteria including antimicrobial resistant bacteria. Discharge of these AMR bacteria into the environment poses a risk to public health. There are currently no surveillance measures in place to monitor the discharge of these bacteria. Therefore, we undertook this study to assess the bacterial load and antimicrobial resistance pattern of bacterial species isolated. This was a pilot study for the surveillance of AMR bacteria. Effluent samples were collected from the two largest seafood processing facilities in Tema. The two companies are the largest in terms of size and production capacity, and this was influenced their selection for this study. Overall, 38 samples were collected during 2021 and 2022, with 19 samples being collected from each facility. The main limitation of this study was there were interruptions in the operations of the two seafood processing facilities, and this hindered a larger study sample size. The bacterial loads recorded showed higher levels in seafood processing facility 1 in comparison to seafood processing facility 2, and this is shown in the graph. We were unable to establish the reasons for this. However, we feel this may be as a result of the disparities of the effluent treatment systems in place. Also, 57% of the bacteria showed drug resistance to at least one antibiotic, and 13% of the effluent samples contained WHO priority pathogens, which is a cause for concern. Evidence of high loads of bacteria imply an increased spread of AMR in the environment, and therefore recommend the EPA should increase research into sources of bacteria in effluents and start monitoring loads of bacteria in industrial effluent discharges. Evidence of mono and multi-drug resistance to potent antibiotics commonly used in Ghana poses risks to public health and therefore will make the treatment of infections by these bacteria difficult. We recommend the EPA needs to develop guidelines for routine surveillance and engage the seafood processing facilities on reviewing their effluent treatment systems. Having presented this, I'd like to leave this key message here. This first ever study in Ghana shows presence of antimicrobial resistant bacteria in effluents from seafood processing facilities. Urgent measures under the One Health approach framework is essential to mitigate the risks and potential threats to human and animal health. This presentation is a summary based on a published article, and for more details of the study, you can scan the QR code for our reference. Also, for any further correspondence, I'm available at the email shown. I would like to acknowledge the following organizations and all co-authors. Thank you.